Yo, what's good, my listeners? You tuning in to Mindstone Radio with your voice of logic and reason, Conscience Prep, coming at you with another topic that many will understand, some will argue, and a lot, or many, will not decipher. But the fact is, I'm going to still bring it to you real. So look, man, I've been looking at a lot of videos I've been seeing on social media or, sites like WorldStar or whatnot. And this has to do with law enforcement and the encounter with black people. We always know what goes on, man. It never fails. We always see a video where a law enforcement agent or agents, they'll apprehend a black person or detain them or put them in custody, and it just goes bad, man. It seems to never fail. And what people fail to understand, you see a lot of these videos and people will just pay attention to it for what it is. They'll see the black man in this car. They'll see the cop come to the driver window, tell him to turn the car off, tell him to park it, tell him to step out the car. And the guy's being belligerent. Why do I have to step out the car? No, I'm not getting out my car. But people are more so like, oh man, the police is messed up. They yanked him out of his car, opened it, took him down, took him on the floor. And, later on, there might be an investigation into it, depending on, if there was some type of great bodily harm that was brought upon the potential suspect or the victim, which is the person that is not the officer. But my thing is, man, and I try to bring this up before, I tell people, man, like, when it comes to law enforcement agents, you got to keep this thing simple, man. Keep it simple for what it is, because it's a no-win situation. Yeah, we want to turn up. Yeah, we know we can beat up a lot of police officers. We know we can do a lot of damage. We know what we're capable of, but we can't do these things. The most you can do is be prepared. Have your car set up, have your extra phone with a camera on it, put cameras in your car, and be able to have everything documented. You see you get pulled over, push the buttons, turn the camera on, go live on social media, make sure the whole world sees it, and hopefully nothing happens. But put the video on and be simple, man. Don't show off on social media. Don't show off for nobody, man. Because your life is still on the line. You got police officers that have no concern about taking somebody's life. If you're not following the rules, you're being belligerent, you're being defiant. They'll find just cause to arrest you, detain you, do the search and seizure, do everything. And you shouldn't even have to go through all that. Why, you can just keep it simple. Simple. Yes, officer, is there a problem? Need license and registration, please. Give them a license and registration. Officer, it's in my glove compartment. May I reach for it? I put one hand on the steering wheel. May I reach for it? Yes, you may reach for it. Don't get shot. Don't make yourself a threat. Don't turn up. Don't be tough. Don't respond agitated. Don't get irate. Don't get loud. Don't go there. It's not that serious, man. It's just your life on the line. You might have your baby in the car. You might have family in the car. Sometimes these officers, man, they'll just shoot it up. We see it. And then you might not know what that agent intentions are. So you just have to document everything and play everything smooth, man. We have to. Now, I hate seeing all these videos, man, and people are so quick to say, man, that's messed up. But the whole the black person is being belligerent. You're being loud. You're trying to prove a point. You are resistant. Yeah, they shouldn't grab you. They shouldn't grab your arm like you some 2-year-old. Officer, you don't have to do that. I got it. I'll get out the car. Much respect. I'll put my hands behind my back. They're going to do their extras. They want to do it. They want to yank your arm all the way up, chicken wing you, twist your elbow. They want to hurt you. So be it, man. Oh, I'm not going to allow no officers to hurt me. Then be the person that gets slammed to the ground, thrown around, tased, hoping that you can bring these things up when you bring it up to their watch commander, their sergeant, witnesses, if somebody has it on camera phone. hoping that you can fight it. But overall, it's not going to happen. The judicial system is not for us. It is against us. It is against the black community. It doesn't matter how many black officers, black attorneys, black people, prosecutors we have on that side of the fence. It's still not for us. You know, I mentioned before, I know deputies, I know officers, I know people in law enforcement that I have the utmost respect for. And I hope that they're never placed in a situation where they have to deal or witness, you know, a black person being taken advantage of, a black victim being taken advantage of. But I would hope that they would also tell that black person, look, man, just chill out, get this over with, take this ticket, and let's go. No, man, F that. I'm not, you know, and it's like, oh, come on, man. Yeah, it's not always the case, man, but sometimes you just gotta just keep it simple. They gonna surround you. They gonna do all that. You know they're intimidated by us. They surround you. You know, they get close. They give you orders. They want to say little things and they want to, you know, control. It's control. It's power based on their job. They can tell you what to do because of their job. They have that power. But, you know, I am making this segment because I want people to understand we have to be smart about it, man. I see a lot of videos all the time. If you go to World Star Hip Hop, it never fails. You always see a video. You go to social media, it never fails. You always see a video where somebody is being apprehended and something goes wrong. And it's like, as I'm watching it, do I have sympathy to an extent? Because when I really look at the video, I'm saying to myself, man, he didn't even have to say anything. He should have just chilled out. And that happens a lot. And people ride for that. Oh, man, they did him wrong. No, he should have shut up. Sometimes it's like, shut up, bro. Be quiet. It's not a matter of submit, but, you know, you have to. You know, or they're going to submit you. So you just have to play the role. You have to be smart. Think about your family. Think about your future. You want to get home. You want to get out of it. You want to get back in that car and drive home. Yeah, we get harassed, driving while black. We get it all. Profiled. We gonna get it all. You know? We gonna get it. But you have to be wise about it sometimes. All times. It's for the benefit of your future. The benefit of your life. You don't want to be that person that gets pulled over and you the next person that got shot. All because you chose to get loud. Because you chose to argue. Because you chose to prove your point. You felt necessary. When I was incarcerated, and thank God I was not in situations where the officers, the corrections officers, you know, ambush you 3-on-1, take you in the cell. You know, when they get in there, next thing you know, you fighting two officers, and it's like they're doing the corrupt attack. You know, the corrupt attack, you know, where they're like, you know, one stands by the door and the other two will punch you out. And you get up and you can squad back, and they're like, and they'll allow it. But in the end, they're going to take you to the hole, take you to the shoe, file a false report. You can't win. It's their word against ours, man. And I hate that. It's a no-win situation. We have to be wise about that. You know, we have to be wise. Don't make yourself the what is it? The center of attraction. Don't put yourself on stage. Don't give them a reason. Be low key. Be cool, calm, and collective. And just relax. You get pulled over, let them do what they need to do. Keep it simple. If he wants to be that crazy officer of the day, allow it. Tell your wife to chill out, calm down. You know, if she's able to record. Like I said, if you on the road and you driving, set your cameras up. This cop car has been behind us for about a minute, babe. put the phone on the window and make it face the door. Turn the camera around. Here, put me on live, put me on Facebook, put me on Instagram, and just record it. And just let it be known. Show the video. I don't have nothing. There's nothing in the car. I'm taking my papers out. You got it in your lap. We ready. So when we pull over, show these papers and let's go. Let's take this ticket and let's go. Or whatever. If you can talk your way out of it, be respectful, be articulate, talk your way out of it. Play the game. You know, black people could lie to everybody else about everything. You could lie to your wife. You could lie to your girlfriend. You could lie to your baby daddy, whatever, whoever it may be. Lie to the police to get your way out that situation. You understand what I'm saying? Do it where it really counts. Do it where it really means something. You know, we constantly going against each other. You know, constantly doing things, unnecessary things. Yeah, I had to bring this one up, man. I had to really touch on it, man. I've been thinking about it for some time because, like I said, when I posted that video where they were detaining that one black male and it was 5 deputies and they had one black deputy and he didn't say nothing the whole time. You know? Yeah, they were probably restraining him. We don't know what happened prior to them restraining him because the only way they'll put you in that type of they'll they'll place you in that type of position is if you were being belligerent, you were resisting, you were being a threat. You know, they didn't just pick you up, put you in a police cruiser, and all of a sudden when they took you out the car, you know, you hog-tied and they got to strap you into another restrained chair and take you into another chair to restrain you. It don't just happen like that. Trust and believe that. That guy may have did something to lead it there, and I would hope that he didn't do much, but the things that we did witness were still not justified. So I'm not, you know, my black brother, I got your back, but I'm just saying, you know, it leads there, man. But the punching you, the choking you, all that, the kneeing you in the chest, that wasn't justified. Officer had no right. And that black officer should have said something. Period. You should have stood up and said, it's not cool. Let's just restrain them, sit them back, and restrain them regular. You know, dude, stop resisting, relax your body, let us do what we need to do to get this over with. Why do we have to submit to law enforcement? Because they gonna kill you. They gonna take you away from your wife. They gonna take you away from your son, your daughter. You're not gonna see no graduations. You're not gonna see no parties. Use your brain, man. Be smart. In any type of encounter. It doesn't even have to be a traffic stop. It can be everywhere. They can pull up on you at your local community park. Keep it simple, man. Don't say much. People feel the need to be, you know, tough. They're under pressure. People watching. They have to say something. No, you don't. The wise people, they know. Every real OG, G, somebody that I had experience with dealing with law enforcement, people, certain people we know. The elders we know. You that had encounters we know. We know. I never had to turn up on police officers. And when I have, I've learned from it. You know, I got set in the car one time, you know, dealing with an officer. I had to shoot my little lines at him. And he said, oh, okay. And threw me in the car. I was on parole. I was banged out, blued up. Officially, like, oh, you can go to jail. You know, and people came to the car and talked to him, and my mother showed up and talked to him. You know, a couple OGs spoke to him and said, man, you know, he a good young brother and all that. And, you know, they basically put me in the car to cool off. Then they pulled me back out and gave me the opportunity to speak to another officer. And I told him, man, you know, it's good, man. I should have chilled out. You know, that's my fault. But I'm not trying to go to jail, man. I'm not out here doing anything. I just didn't like the fact that you guys approached me. You know, not to say that you needed to approach anyone else, but they explained it's obvious. Bro, you out here with a shirt with your hood, the name of the gang written across the shirt. So, yeah, they rolled up. You, come here. So I placed myself in that position and I learned from it. And from that day on, I changed my style. That's where the whole prep thing came from. Conscience prep, it came from Preppy Williams. I changed my whole style up. Was dressing like Carlton Banks from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Everybody, you remember Carlton Banks from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Used to like to listen to Tom Jones. Wore a lot of polo, button-ups and sweaters and polo vest. I tried to acquire that style and put my little twist on it. Nice jeans, white shoes with a polo vest. And the police, man, I haven't got approached ever since that day. I have not got handcuffed ever since that day. That was years ago. That's seven years ago. I haven't got approached. By police or people, as far as, rival gangs or being in different gang territories where it's like, oh, who's he? Pull up. Hey, where you from? I didn't have to deal with that. I changed my style. I heard E40, or rap artist E40 say it in the song, camouflage your image. Don't look away to where you get approached. Change your style. But you see these dudes out here, baggy pants, sagging all the way off the butt, super baggy clothes, banged out, one color, emblems, insignias of baseball teams. You know how Los Angeles is. Every baseball team represents a gang, so baseball jackets and jerseys, all the same name. That type of stuff. They know. But you change your style and you don't look like the average target as a gang member for law enforcement and people. You don't have to be worried about getting approached. And I didn't get approached. I know how to switch my style. I know how to switch my style, man. Excuse me. You don't want to be a victim. You want to be smart. This goes to the young homeboys, the young generation in the community. Change your style up. I'm not saying be out here and wear skinny jeans. I'm not saying dress like Carlton Banks. I'm just saying, man, don't present yourself in a way where they get the impression that you might be carrying. You look like you affiliated. You look like somebody that needs to be pulled over. Switch your style up. Be casual. Be clean cut. Look like you going to school. Look like you got some purpose. And we don't have to worry about the police approaching you. And when they do, you know how to respond. Respond respectfully. Don't always give them attitude. Don't always mean mug them. Like, oh, here we go with this crap today. Don't do it. They pull up, they mean mug you, tilt your head. How you doing, officer? All is well, man. I hope you have a blessed day. If they want to come back, bust a U-turn, pull over, don't run. You shouldn't have to have your tools on you, so hopefully you're not out there with a cannon, man. Put that thing away. We about unity and peace right now, so really nobody should be out here ready to shoot somebody and going to jail for a pistol, and ain't nothing going on in the community to worry about having a pistol. Don't have the mindset to still want to be out here trying to shoot people, man, and we trying to make peace. It's crazy, man. Law enforcement, they serious about it, man. Like I said before, man, there is an agenda. There is an agenda, and they want us to go crazy. They want us to respond in a way that's going to cause more trouble. They want it to escalate. They want to say things that trigger you. Do not allow yourself to be triggered to respond in a way that's going to cause you more harm to yourself, to your freedom and your well-being. I'm dead serious. Excuse me, man. I have to get it up. Yeah, man. Don't allow them to trigger, to push your buttons and make you respond in a way that's going to make them say, yeah, get out the car. Slam you against your car. What you doing? You tripping. I ain't did nothing. What the F? Nah, we don't have to go through that. Get out the car. Allow whatever needs to be done to happen. I'm sorry I had to post through this segment, and it's a little, my throat is doing that. I gotta clear it, but the show must go on, and I'm not gonna let it allow me to not be persistent in my episodes. So, I want to keep my channel going. I want people to stay interested. I don't want you to feel like, oh, he hasn't posted in 3 or 4 days. We have not heard from her in 8 days to a week. I want you to feel like and know, okay, they coming. It's there. And he's still posting, and, he's trying to clear his throat, but he's still getting his channel going. I mean, I'm only human, man. We see videos, man. You see people do all types of stuff when it's real. Whether they wiping the coal out their eye after they just woke up, whether they brushing their hair, whether they drinking water, clearing their throat. I'm only human, man. So, I got to do what I got to do. If y'all know, like y'all said, like I told you before, it's a part of my condition. I'm a quadriplegic, so, it's a little different with my body, but I'm strong. And I ain't doing nothing but dealing with a little light congestion, a little throat issue, but I'm all right, man. But back to the topic at hand, we need to try to camouflage your image, and you need to respond in a manner that's not going to jeopardize your future or your well-being. Do not allow the police to get you, man. Don't take the bait. Do not take the bait. Think about your kids. When you getting pulled up on, think about your kids. Okay, let me go and handle this. I'm not dirty. Let me be respectful. Let me answer all the necessary questions that need to be answered. I'm not telling on nobody, but let me just go on and get this out the way. Okay, where you stay? You live around here? Yeah, whatever it may be. What are you doing out here, man? I'm just hanging with my friends. You on probation or parole? I'm on neither. If you're on probation or parole, you need to be out the way, man. Don't be out there putting yourself on the front line, and the police always frequent your community. Or if they don't frequent your community, police is everywhere. So don't make yourself a victim. Be smart about what you do. Don't have people all up in your car, turning up. Don't be smelling like weed. Don't be smelling like alcohol. I've done it all before, so I can tell you it's not cool. You may go to jail depending on if you pass that test as far as being under the influence, being intoxicated. And the way people are, especially this young generation, people like to get toasted, man. Y'all like to get wasted. And don't do that. Don't jeopardize your freedom. Get home to your kids, man. Be good fathers, be good mothers. Because females, y'all go through the same thing. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to men, women, young ladies, young men. Because it applies to everybody. You be in these communities, you present it a certain way, you have a habit of responding a certain way. Try not to respond that way. Be respectful, be humble, count your blessings, know your purpose, be motivated. Remember that. And don't allow law enforcement to put you in a situation that's going to jeopardize your well-being. I don't like seeing these videos where they handle these females all crazy. These little girls and these young women, slamming them on the ground. They got on dresses and stuff, and it's like, why are y'all doing her like that? She's a female, you know? But sometimes y'all don't be quiet. Like, chill out. Don't say nothing. Then you won't have to worry about being slammed to the ground. You won't have to worry about being with your face all in the pavement. With them putting your arms way behind your back, exposing your body. Because you wasn't dressed for that occasion. But you wanted to respond in a manner that wasn't cool. Sometimes you got to be smart. You got to focus. You got to be wise about how you deal with law enforcement agents. You got to be smart. You know? What, should I tell you straight up? You got to submit. You got to submit. Submit. Be wise. Like I say, people lie to each other any other day. You submit in arguments any other day. In situations where it's like, you know, you just want to get it over with. Do the same thing with law enforcement. You know? You can argue with a friend and stay away from a fight. You can be cool, apologize. The same way we think about these situations so that we don't have to get dirty, scruffed up, go through anything, allowing it to escalate. Do the same thing with law enforcement. Be wise in the way that you respond. You know, you get an opportunity, look at it. It never fails. Just go down World Star Hip Hop. You might see a video. It never fails. Somebody got shot. Somebody got dealt with a racist situation. You might see a video, somebody getting snatched out their car, window busted. Yeah, a lot of these things that they do, like I said, you have these officers that are agents of the government, man. And, you know, they may do things that it don't matter how you respond. But just play it cool and just respond in that manner. Don't provoke them to do more. Because all they trying to do is push your buttons. They want you to trip. They want you to grab their gun. They want you to flip out, get mad, grab a taser, grab a stick. Resist. Try to grab their arm and take them down. Push them away so that they can say, add up charge. They're going to add up charges. You tap their arm, they're going to add up a charge. Assault. Are you serious, bro? Come on, man. You a grown man. I didn't even touch you. But you talking about assault. Oh, assault on a police officer, bro. You handcuffing me. You got my hand all the way up my back. I'm trying to move it because it hurts. You saying resisting an assault? Don't allow them to do you like that. You got to be wise. You know? I'm sorry, man. You know, it might be Willie Lynch all over, man. They probably got us conditioned to order out of chaos. But they trying to control us. They want us to bite. I want us to survive. I want us to live. I want my daughters of Zion to live. I want my brothers and my sisters, and my Hebrew Israelites, my black community, my conscience community, my gang community, all classes of the black community, all cultures in the black community. I want you to survive. I want your kids to see their mama and their daddy come on. And you thinking about it like, man, that's crazy. I thought I was going to go to jail. That cop was tripping. Yeah, honey, and that's good you didn't say nothing. I love how you handled it. Yeah, man, you want that. You got to be positive. You know? That's all I'm saying, man. I had to make this segment. You know, I don't want to see my brothers constantly being victims. And I'm sorry, this post, this segment, I'm not going to say it's going to stop anything, but I know that I'm going to see another video in another state. I'm going to see somebody else get assaulted. It's going to keep happening. It's going to happen regardless. But if I can tell you, you people listening, my black community, don't matter if it's 10, 12 of you, however many of you listen to this segment, I want you to know, man, be wise about how you deal with law enforcement agents. They pull you over, be cool, calm, collected. You know, be submissive. Relax, be humble. Count your blessings. You want to get home. You want to go to bed. You want to go to work. pursue your purpose motivated and happy and feel good. And feel good knowing that you didn't let that officer take you down today. I'm not your victim, sir. Oh, brr, brr. Here come the police. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna be his victim today. Let's get this over with. Good afternoon, officer. License and registration. Whatever. Don't be that victim, man. Conscience Prep, Mindstone Radio. Don't allow law enforcement to take you down. Don't allow the agents of law enforcement to take you down. They looking for victims. They looking for tough black men, strong black women to take advantage of. They looking for somebody to play hero. They not worried about being recorded. They not worried about none of that. But you got to be strong. You got to be wise. You can protect your sister. You protect your sister by telling her, baby, be calm, be cool, relax. And you do the same. You lead by example. Because remember, they fear us. Everyone fears us. Respect. Conscious Prep. Mindstone Radio tuning out. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay focused and be wise.